Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Agata and I'm sustainability educator and minimalist. And today I want to talk about fantasy self. Think about maybe previous situation from the past, if you ever bought anything for fantasy self. Fantasy self is someone you are not you at that particular time, but someone you wish you were. For example, you wish you were an artist or very active person, or maybe you wish you were hiking or cycling, but you're not cycling at the moment, but you wish you were. So that's your fantasy self, is someone that it's not you yet. The problem is you don't know when you will achieve your goals. So your fantasy self maybe is 10 kilograms lighter, or maybe 10 kilograms heavier, because maybe you're struggling with your weight and you wish you were, your body was different in any way. So that's your fantasy self. And the problem with that might be you are buying stuff for that person you are not. So for example, you wish you were 10 kilograms lighter and you are buying clothes for that person. For example, your size, like in UK, let's say size 12, and you wish you were size 10 and you are already buying clothes for that person you wish you were. And I have my lovely skirt I bought in Poland actually when I was teaching in school, and actually that skirt, this is really lovely pencil skirt. You won't tell from this, but it's really small, and I was really tiny when I bought it, and I fitted nicely in that skirt. But I bought it for even if it was, because it was fitting me, but I bought for the person I wish I were. So I wish I were that really nice looking teacher, looking very professional, and elegant, and I think I even wish I was wearing heels that would complement that skirt, with some nice maybe white blouses. So I bought this skirt for fantasy me, fantasy self. And the truth is, I think I wore this maybe twice. Even though it's lovely, I still think it's lovely. It doesn't fit me anymore. I need to get, to pass it on. I still have it, I don't know why. Maybe because I have guilt that I spend money on it and I just worn it twice, maybe 3 times. But actually, I'm happy I kept it because I can show you now this example. So the truth is, I prefer very loose fit, comfortable clothes, and I'm not wearing heels. I hate tights. I wear tights when it's really cold, and I cannot stand the cold, the temperature. But to be honest, even with the snow we had, it didn't happen often. I hate tights. It's just I think they are itchy. I prefer trousers and socks. And as you can see in every video, I'm wearing either t-shirt or something very, loose fit. And the same with my trousers. I really like them baggy. I know maybe for someone I don't look, trendy, but I feel really good in what I wear. And this skirt was making me feel like overdressed for the occasion. Because, to be honest, working in school taught me not to wear your best clothes, because everything can happen. Kids can spill something on you. You are going outside with them, you are playing with them, and if you really want to be engaged with what your pupils are doing, then that skirt will prevent you. Because I couldn't even properly bend with that, because it's really tight. It's very flattering, but also it's very tight. So I couldn't engage with my pupils, and I didn't like that feeling, like being overdressed for the occasion. So I bought it for fantasy self, that I would be that teacher, that it's dressed really nicely. And the other thing I bought is this book. I bought it secondhand, but it was really expensive. It's very thin. It cost me £20, and I bought it also for fantasy self, as a teaching fantasy self. I thought I would be that teacher that is actually using my knowledge to help with development, and I wanted to progress with my knowledge. I wanted to know something more, and I even thought about starting business and have a private therapy in my flat. And now I know that I cannot even have my own business in the flat because of the insurance issues, and so that would be difficult. But obviously this is still a very good book, but I haven't even read it. I just bought it for that fantasy self. I thought I will be at some point, that I will be really using that. And what I want to advise you today: don't buy anything for fantasy self. Buy things for you, for now, the person you are now. Enjoy being you as you are, and buy for you. Indulge yourself if you need something. If you like a certain dress, don't buy smaller or bigger size, thinking that you need to put weight or lose weight to fit in that. Buy for your size you are in, even if you are not happy with that your size. But believe me, if you buy something smaller size, it won't make you happier, because you will have a constant reminder that you're not there yet, that you need to lose that 10 kilograms or 5 kilograms or whatever you amount, or gain when you're struggling to actually gain weight. So that will be your constant reminder, and you will feel guilty that you have not achieved your goal yet. And the same with you when you're buying maybe art supplies or art and craft, and you are thinking that you will be that person who is playing with your kid, or doing something, manual activities with your kids, or for yourself even, macrame or painting on glass. You have this vision of you, what you will do, but you are not actually doing it yet. Don't get me wrong, because if you are really planning to do something, you want to start something, buy it. But if you are not interested in that now, but you wish you were, then consider waiting with your purchase and don't buy it. Just think if you will have time for that, if you will wear something, if it's clothes. Because if you have to wait until you lose 10 kilograms in a healthy way, for example, then that clothing item will sit in your wardrobe for maybe a few months or maybe a year, not worn. Wouldn't be amazing to buy something after actually you lose your weight if you want it, if it's something you really want. So just to reward yourself that you achieved something. So it's better to buy for the person you are now. And if you lose weight, it's okay to let go of the clothes that are too small and buy something second hand is best. Just a digression. But if it's better to buy once you achieve something, once you lose weight, once you're really into that thing. So I'm just advising you to ditch that thinking that to buy things for fantasy, and buy for yourself as you are now. It will give you a peace of mind. It won't clutter your life, because if you have clothes for now and then for fantasy self, which is in the future, then you have your wardrobe might be cluttered. So reward yourself with the clothes that are fitting you now at that specific moment. And that's all from me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. That's the best compliment I can get. Consider subscribing if you're not already, and see you next time. Bye!